Welcome back to another brand new episode. This is season 3, episode 10, and we have got a real good one for y'all today. Kicking things off, we talk about TJ Holmes and the Amy Robach scandal. Then we talk about Metro Boomin's album release. Then Darren goes over his Spotify rap. I go over my Apple replay. We talk about SZA's second upcoming album. And then we close things out talking about how Team USA was knocked out of the World Cup. This is season 3, episode 10. In case you missed it, and the mid-season finale, this is The Experience.
What's up, bitches?
Oh, man, that's not the holiday spirit. Come on, bro. You got a tree in the background. You wearing motherfucking colorful-ass colors. You got a ugly-ass sweater. And now, boom.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can, It's like...
Oh, wow. I didn't even peek that was Baby Yoda. That's actually not that ugly.
I mean, look, if I'm wearing this shit, it can't be too ugly. Come on now. I make it work, you know.
Yeah, but he started this podcast off calling y'all bitches. Just remember that.
No, I wasn't calling everyone a bitch, but the people who I was calling bitches, you know who you are.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. But yes, welcome back, sister season. December. What?
By the time y'all watch this, you
guys know what day it is.
Yeah,
but we finally publicly celebrate, the holidays. This has been up since Thanksgiving for me, but I couldn't publicly say that because you guys are like, "Oh, it's too early." Yes, welcome back to The Experience. My name is Jay, the One Sports Gay, and I am joined by
D. Allen, aka the Don of all trades. Yes, man. I'm of that group of people that says y'all be putting up y'all Christmas decorations a little bit too early. Y'all be playing the music just a little bit too early. I know people that be listening to music all year round, the Christmas music all year round, and that's kind of weird.
That's insane. See, that's the thing that I won't do. Will I put up some lights and a reindeer? I do that on November 1st. But the music, it can't. You got to play the music after. I actually haven't been listening to a lot of Christmas music this year, which is strange, but it'll come.
Yeah, that's because usually you put together the playlist, the Christmas playlist. And then let people know what the tunes are for this season, this Christmas season, which you should do again. You should do it again. I was thinking about doing something like that too, because I love music. So I might. I don't know. That might be a good idea to do. Maybe we'll share it on the page.
Until then, listen to the one from last year. It's still just as great.
Go on that. That means he's not making another one, y'all. He said, "Fuck y'all." He said, "Y'all niggas got to go back to the old school."
For this season, I don't know. Who knows what the future holds? But this season, they might be cooked for another playlist.
Yeah. It might be cooked. It's all right, man. But how was your Thanksgiving, bro? I don't think we got to talk about it.
Oh, Thanksgiving was so amazing. I ate so much. I realized that on Thanksgiving that I was malnourished before because of how good I felt with eating the food. It was nice. We had a little Friendsgiving situation. Me, Sunday, Avery, Shatney, Junior, Shatney's boyfriend. We all got together. We all cooked food. I personally made the greens, the collard greens, and the yams. My yams, talk of the dinner, because, I do that shit. Everybody else made their dish, but it was amazing. It was really nice. We played games. We drank a little bit. And yeah, it was lit. That's all I could pretty much say. What about you? You had an exciting one, especially.
This Thanksgiving was definitely one of the funniest Thanksgivings I think I've ever had. I've never actually been to a Friendsgiving. That's something I do want to put on my bucket list and get a Friendsgiving. I'll probably bring the napkins and the plates. And, everybody else,
one of those niggas.
It's I'll bring a good dessert, probably a good ass dessert. If y'all want some peach cobbler,
you know how to make pudding? Cobbler?
Banana pudding, peach cobbler? No, actually, my grandma knows how to make it, so I'll probably go ask her. No, I don't know. I actually don't know how to make it. Nope, I don't. But no, this Thanksgiving, anybody that knows me knows Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. So yes, I am big on the Thanksgiving, big on family. So none of you weirdos come in the comments saying, "Oh, Thanksgiving is a holiday for colonizers." And okay, yeah, no one's thinking about all of that shit when I'm eating like some of the best low vibrational food I've had all year. And Thanksgiving just is a holiday for the
like that. You can
can't
pay me.
wait. Man, when I tell me. But no, so for Thanksgiving, usually I go to both sides of my family during Thanksgiving. I go to my mom's side, my dad's side. My family finishes food pretty early, unlike most black families. Luckily we be finished with like cooking at like 3 p.m. We try to be done by the afternoon, and so we can actually have our evenings to ourselves instead of starving all day and tweeting about it. But anyway, yeah, so first I went to my auntie's house, and that's on my mama's side, and then she actually hosted it this year. Usually we go that same direction, but my great auntie, she passed earlier this year, so this is like our first Thanksgiving without her. She was like the big matriarch of the family. She would cook. She would be like the head cook, and we all gather at her house and get together and talk and whatnot. So this was a little bit different, but we still had much of the same family still there. So it was great to see them and talk to them, and that's where and that's probably what you were talking about earlier. So people who actually follow me on Instagram and a lot of my close friends saw, but my cousin actually acquired a weed cake. And this is the cousin on my mom's side. So like for y'all that don't know, weed cake, I'm not talking about like an edible cake, like a cake that's made of weed. I'm talking about like an apparatus of sorts, like a bong and whatnot, that's just happens to be a cake. So like the way the cake was, like it was baked like a normal cake, but it had tubes on it. Like you would think that's where you put the candles, but no, you put like joints and blunts in it. And then like it's kind of like a bong. So like the birthday candles would be like the blunts. So the cake at the bottom would have like the actual like tube, so you can actually inhale, and then you would like light it from the top of the cake and like inhale from the bottom, so it'd be like kind of like a bong. So, and it actually worked. I didn't think that shit would work.
Did your cousin invent that? Like
I don't know. I don't think he did. I feel like that's some shit that was always around, but yeah.
I was gonna say if he made that, he should fucking patent that shit. Man, that's pretty
fire.
dope.
Yeah. That was fire. Everybody was commenting. Everybody was just like, "Yo, I never seen no shit like that." I was like, "Nigga, neither have I." Like that was some shit. I was like, "Yo, I didn't expect to come to my family's crib and see that." I'm like, "Damn!" And that was the first time I actually smoked in front of my parents too.
Oh my god, yeah. Really? What they say?
Broke the barrier. They didn't really say nothing because my whole family on my mama's side be smoking. They be smoking like they be rolling up and smoking right like next to the food.
But the Allens don't smoke.
So yeah, that's my mama's side. So now after my mama's side, I went to my dad's side, which is the Allens. My granddad, we go over to his house. But unfortunately, we couldn't do it traditionally, obviously, because my granddad doesn't live in the same house as he used to after my grandma passed a couple years ago. My granddad got remarried, and then now he lives east now. He used to live west. Now he lives east. So I went from the east side to the east side. So luckily it wasn't too far away. But yeah, I went to basically my step grandma's house and her side of the family, and also obviously my granddad and my cousins. A lot of my cousins I haven't seen in a minute. My younger cousins, my older cousin, unfortunately, he wasn't there. He lives in Atlanta. Dre, shout out Dre. But my younger cousins who live in St. Louis. I'm not St. Louis. I'm tripping. Mississippi, man. I got family all across the South, but Mississippi, they came too. And yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Like we got to chop it up. We was talking about sports pretty much all day. We was talking about the World Cup, and it was talking about obviously football on Thanksgiving is a big thing. And we all in a fantasy league. So I think I talked about it on the podcast before. So yeah, I'm leading the fantasy league. I'm the number 1 seed, undisputed, unanimous. Nobody can fuck with my squad. And then niggas try to get trades going during Thanksgiving. It was just like, oh my God, man, your team is unbeatable. My God, Darren, man. I know.
The people who know what the fuck he's talking about, this is for y'all.
This is for y'all. This is for y'all. I'm talking to the niggas. I'm talking to the niggas.
Because I'm just like, oh, trade, ball, Thanksgiving, woo, Oh my
God. Dude.
But there's a reason I said that I'm the one sport gay. Emphasis on one sport.
And what's that one sport again?
We playing basketball in this bitch. We playing basket. Yes, that's my
That's
shit.
what we do. That's what we do. Man. But no, that was my Thanksgiving, bro.
That was lit. That was lit. I want to try the wheat cake.
Hey, it was pretty good. Actually,
like,
it tasted pretty good too. Yeah.
see, that's just like, that's perfect because it's like you're gonna get high and then you're gonna get really hungry and then you have the cake right there to just eat.
The cake and then plus the Thanksgiving
The
food
best
that
of
are
both
right there.
worlds.
Yeah.
The best of both worlds.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's get started. I think you got the first one.
Woo, man. This is gonna be a spicy one. That's what what can I say? But in case you missed it, good morning, America. We have the biggest scandal. We have one of the biggest scandals we've had of the year. Two of the GMA hosts, Amy Robach, I think that's how you pronounce it, and TJ Holmes have been caught having an affair. Man, and the internet has been having a field day. Honestly, I don't watch Good Morning America, y'all. I didn't know who TJ Holmes or Amy Robach was. Maybe I might have saw it maybe I saw them once or twice when my auntie or my uncles was playing that shit, but I never ever watched Good Morning America. But when I tell you after this shit, I wanted to tune into the old seasons, the new season. I wanted to see what's going on. I'm thinking this is like a reality TV show, even though it's the same news setup. But the way they treated that shit, man, like the jokes was crazy, man. And you seen Power? They was comparing them to Ghost and Angela, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro. It was like bro. Like if you, all right, for the people that don't know, so these are two anchors on Good Morning America, and they were like known to be obviously good friends beforehand. TJ Holmes is married, or he's separated from his wife now, but he was married for a long time. I think they were just working.
She was married too.
Yeah, she was married too. And it's funny what came out recently. I don't know if this ain't breaking news. This might have came out like yesterday or maybe a couple days ago. But apparently, TJ Holmes had another affair before Amy with a producer at Good Morning America. Her name was like Natasha, and he would confide in Amy about his affair with Natasha. So like Amy was like the bestie.
This is so fucking messy. What the
bro?
fuck?
It's messy.
He's fucking everybody. I mean, look, TJ Holmes. I might fuck TJ Holmes. See,
he did cheat on his black wife.
Marriage, though. I wouldn't do it while he's, once you sign the dotted line and the ink is wet, TJ Holmes, take me home. That was bad. But
that was terrible. Oh my.
How did they find out? How they find out he's doing all this shit?
Well, first of all, let's reel it in because TJ Holmes cheated on his black wife with a white woman. So let's not.
Yeah, never mind.
Let's go ahead.
As hell, though. I'm just saying. I have to say. Oh my god.
Black women, you see where your solidarity lies. Anyway, how do they find out? I think his wife hired a private investigator, bro. The way the shit came out, bro, like it was like a whole bunch of pictures and videos of them like cuddling, kissing, like touching each other, blah blah blah. It was in fucking. Oh my god. No, not fucking. No. But it was everything was like in 4K, bro. That shit was in 4K, very clear. Them niggas got caught. Like it was like no way you can deny that shit. And it was funny because after like a few days of like the internet tearing them up and making crazy ass jokes about it, and it was fun. No, the underlying joke about all this, niggas said they had an impeccable chemistry, and I don't know. People are funny. They try to ship people all the time, but they came back on the show, and it was like nothing happened. They for sure was just like, whoo, thank God it's the weekend. I think TJ Holmes was just like, you know what? I'm a little upset that the week is over because I kind of wanted to keep going and going and going. I was like, this nigga's over here fooling. He don't give a fuck, bro. You could tell they really fuck with each other though. Shout out them. I hope whatever happens with them ends up working out, I guess, because they do look cute together, I guess. And I am praying for his wife, but I don't think his wife. I think they were separated though. So like I think they were separated from the initial affair with the old producer I was talking about, and then they were trying to work it out, and then TJ ended up fucking with his bestie, and that's Amy, and then that came out. Yeah, so I guess it's not working that shit out no more. But yeah.
So and the ABC said that there won't be any suspensions or anything like that because it was a consensual relationship between two consenting adults. So
it was.
Yeah.
So we're gonna be watching Good Morning America now, and always think about that in the back of our heads.
Yeah. They probably fuck during the commercial breaks or whatever.
Quickie.
Yeah, a little quickie here and there. But
hey, TJ Holmes.
Yeah. I have nothing
Bravo.
to say. I feel like nobody is fucking who they supposed to fuck no more. It's like
Nobody fuck their own partner no more.
nobody fucks their own partner anymore. People just
Nah, that shit got boring quick. I think that's what it was. I don't know, man.
TJ Holmes, I just know that I would not have let that slip. Like, I would have had that on lock. That nigga's
but
fine.
You wouldn't have known. I don't think they would have known. No, like I think they've gone on like vacations or little trips. I think it was a getaway. That's how they got caught. And they hired. I think his wife hired a private investigator.
They got caught when they went to the UK for something. I forget what they were covering, but that's when they said that they first fucked.
Oh, okay. What the fuck?
Across the pond.
I didn't know that shit.
Across the pond.
Wowzers. Yeah. Shout out to all the fans of Good Morning America. I know y'all had some good entertainment.
All right, let's get it going. Let's move on.
All right.
Oh wait, before we move on. Actually, no. Go ahead. You're good. You're good.
Did you add an announcement or something? I hope you keep that thought.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bet. Let's move on. In case you missed it, if your Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot. All right, that was kind of lame. But anyway, Metro Boomin, Heroes and Villains, out now. Man.
Metro Boomin wants some more, nigga.
I fuck with Metro, bro. I've been a big Metro fan since that nigga first dropped, bro. Like I think Metro is one of the most I don't think this is a debate anymore, but is one of the most impactful producers, not just hip hop producers of all time. I think Metro Boomin has had a very significant and unique mark on the culture and music as a whole. Shout out to Metro personally, because this album, obviously niggas have been waiting for albums because we're artists, niggas don't care about shit else but the album. And I'm talking about you fuck ass fans out there. But Metro Boomin, for all of you that don't know, his mom recently did pass away. So he has been going through a lot of, internal emotional struggles. So a lot of people thought that, this album, like, is going to get like a little bit, delay. And it kind of was, but it was just one of those situations that I just, I was praying for Metro, man. Like, that's more important than the music. And of course, he's a big fan and friends with Takeoff. Rest in peace again. And that's just like, it's just a lot to go into when you're dropping like a project and you're on the caliber of Metro Boomin. But I've heard a good amount of the album. I haven't heard it all, but from what I heard, man, it's phenomenal, man. Like Metro, like man, what can I say? Like Metro, obviously he doesn't miss. He mostly doesn't miss. But yeah, this one was mostly makes, and I definitely got to tune in and finish it. Morgan Freeman's on it again, so that was hilarious. So yeah, man, y'all gotta go check it out. Heroes and Villains, Metro Boomin. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I completely forgot about this. I just want to make sure that I get the information right. But in case you missed it, somebody has been arrested in the shooting of Takeoff. They found somebody who's been arrested. I'm trying to get the information right now. This is like live, like,
Yeah, I heard about this a little bit earlier. I don't I didn't know how true that was though, but I'm glad that they caught the nigga, because that shit, you just cost the culture.
You said what?
I said they cost the culture with that one. Like, whoever killed Takeoff, man.
Yeah, they said that he was gonna try and flee. So okay, they were arrests made in fatal shooting of Migos rapper Takeoff, and then the one person was gonna try to flee to Mexico before, but they caught him. So fucking insane, fucking crazy.
And then they tried to. They said he tried to get an emergency passport and flee to Mexico. I'm like, nigga, that's the biggest red flag ever.
So I just hope justice is served. And again, I hope this brings Takeoff's family some semblance of peace and justice. Because like you said, he cost the culture when he did that. Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy to me just thinking about like how like we'll never get another Migos song. Like, it's just,
Bro, like it's just cooked. It's like one of those, well, yeah, it's just still fresh, man. I wonder how this is all gonna be in the future. But it sucks. Definitely sucks.
All right, in case you missed this, since we're on the topic of music, me and Darren would thought it'd be fun because I'm an Apple Music user, he's a Spotifyer, and we thought it'd be fun to share what we've been listening to for the year. So I'm gonna go and do my Apple replay. He's gonna do his Spotify Wrapped, and yeah, just to show you niggas that we actually have taste in music. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna start with mine. So for the year, so the way it breaks it down is, I don't know. I'm gonna just read it.
Nah, you
So
just
it breaks
explain
down
it.
the total, yeah. It breaks down the total minutes of music that you listen to, the top song, the top artist, the top album, and then it has like the top, songs, like your top 5. Like, I'll just go through all of it. So I listened to 28,686 minutes total of music the whole year. Probably more because I've been in the studio too making music, so that's not accounted for. But
right,
that goes to show you without music, I don't exist. So that's a lot of minutes. So many fucking minutes.
it is.
My top song, yes. My top song, I put y'all onto this artist. I feel like this season and last season. Her name is Sasha Keeble. I definitely put y'all on during Day Sleepers. Top song, "Don't Get Lost" by Sasha Keeble, because that shit was just, it was so amazing. Like the way she sets up the song, her voice is just perfect. Top artist, anybody who knows me, I'm gonna let you guess who my top artist was.
Beyonce, Michael Jackson, Logic. I was like, who else?
It's definitely Beyonce.
Yep.
And then top album. Yeah, because come on, when Beyonce came back, I always stream Beyonce because I'm a fan of her, so I'm listening to all of her music, vintage B to B right now. And then top album was Renaissance, of course, because it was just that was a cultural reset, cultural phenomenon. Now everybody's making music like that because of her. And then it says you listened to 3,309 songs this year. A few caught your ear. So this is my top 5 songs. Top 5 songs: "Don't Get Lost" by Sasha Keeble was number 1. 2 was "Surprise" by Chloe. I fucking love that song. 3 was, this is debatable because like anybody who knows, like if you have a car and you like connect your phone to your car and it starts automatically playing music, it plays sometimes like the top song or not the top song, but the song that's first in your library.
Yeah.
Right. And so for me, that song is ASAP Forever, which is not like, I don't think it should be number 3 because
that's funny, bro. I think I read that you posted that. And I was like, yo, this nigga be listening to ASAP like this? I'm like, I didn't know you listen to ASAP forever like this. That makes more sense now. Okay. That makes more sense.
Exactly. Number 4, "You Won't Break My Soul." That shit goes hard.
Of course.
Like literally, anytime that I have to go into work, I gotta put that on. That sets the pace for the day because niggas be trying it. So, "Break My Soul." And then 5, "Keeps On Falling" by Babyface. So that was my top 5 songs. Top artist, number 1, Beyonce. Number 2, Ariana Grande. 3 is Logic. 3 is Logic. 4, Sasha Keeble. And then 5, Kenyon Dixon. And then no MJ. But he's on here. He's in the top 10. I think he's number 6.
Show you.
Definitely number 6. Yeah, he's number 6. He's just not number 5. And then top albums, Renaissance. Number 2 was Marigold by Alex Isley, Jack Dine. Number 3, Intermission by Sasha Keeble. Number 4, Honey Colored by Nia Grace. Write this down if y'all haven't heard of these people. This is the next wave of R&B. And then number 5 is Chloe, Surprise. And then my top genres were R&B, soul, pop, and hip hop. So yeah.
All right,
that is my Apple Music replay. Yeah,
that's okay.
I feel like I just feel like people are gonna listen to me like, oh yes, taste. Yes, I do.
Yeah. You definitely explore the more R&B side. So I definitely know my rap is definitely more rap heavy. It's funny, rap, but it's definitely more rap heavy. And yeah, I guess I could just dive into my stuff. The superior platform, Spotify, and the superior service, Spotify Rap.
What?
Everybody knows Spotify Rap is superior. Anyway, 2022 Wrapped for Ned Saturn. Enough about 2022. Let's talk about you. See, they give me a whole little prompt. They be like, let's talk about you, nigga. Let's talk about you. This year,
see how he has to like amp it up because it's really not shit. So he's trying to like give it energy.
You see how I'm like going through like prompts and whatnot, and he just showed like a static page with all that other shit.
My shit had prompts too. My shit had prompts too. My shit had prompts.
Anybody. Anyway, my top genres. My top genres are rap, number 1, no doubt. R&B, number 2. Number 3, chill rap. Okay, chill rap. Cool. Number 4, underground hip hop. And number 5, trap. So a lot of rap. At least I'm glad R&B made
a lot of rap.
Though.
Very rap,
especially
heavy.
with all the rap. R&B made number 2. I got to give it to him. All right. So in 2022, my total playtime was 33,503 minutes. So I listen to music more than 84% of all people in the United States. They said with one song, it was Love at First Listen. And I played this 227 times. And it's by Westside Boogie and FKA Shelly Drum. So if y'all know about Westside Boogie, he dropped an incredible album called More Black Superheroes. And it's the song called I. And like the hook is like, I had to fold. Like that nigga was over here spitting on that bitch. And I listened to it like over and over and over again. And especially when it first came out. So and that's what the one thing I don't like, because sometimes I go little stretches where I'm just listening to one song only. And that kind of skews like the algorithm when like this shit starts to come out. Just like the ASAP Forever shit for you.
Yeah, I'm like, this does not belong at number 3. Are you fucking kidding?
I was my number 1 song. And I was just like, okay, cool. So my top 5 songs of this year was I by Westside Boogie and Drum, Wait For You, Future and Tim's and Drake. Number 3, hold on, sorry, this is going in like a Snapchat type of thing, so I gotta wait for it a little bit. But number 3, I think I want to say it was Liability by Drake. So Liability, y'all, that shit had me in a choco. Now, if y'all listen to Honestly Nevermind, I know a lot of people have mixed views about it, and Jay tried to come in here and say that Beyonce made people start listening to dance music. She did not start like niggas listening to dance music, but
yes, she did.
Especially not this year, because Drake dropped the dance album before Beyonce.
So here's the thing. Here's what I'll say. Beyonce influenced people to make dance music and be in with the cause. Like Drake dropped that album, nobody was like onto the wave until Beyonce dropped Renaissance. And also the reason that Drake made a fucking dance album is because he was producing on Beyonce's album and heard that shit and was like, oh, I gotta do it first, and then looked like a fucking dumbass when didn't nobody give a fuck. But you know, go you can carry on.
You done?
Was he done? Is he done?
Okay, number 4. My number 4 song was Lights Out by Coltrane. I don't know if y'all know who Coltrane is. But
Coltrane is dope as fuck.
Bro. Lights Out. God. That's one of my favorites. That Lights Out. Yeah. Eat Stroke. Yeah, bro. That shit killed me, bro.
He dropped an album this year too, right?
Yep. Coltrane. Yep.
I didn't know you fuck with Coltrane. Oh my god. Okay.
I fuck with Coltrane, bro. And number 5 was My Life by Lom Rudy, and he's like a Detroit artist. So a lot of y'all niggas won't know, but yeah. So yeah, I was my number 1 song. My artist, of course, everybody should know my artist. Take a guess. Who do you think my number 1 artist was?
Can I say on the podcast?
No, it's not who you think it is, because Everybody knows who
Okay.
my number one artist is, but what do you think based off the
So
year that this was? What was my number one song? My
Drake,
number one artist.
probably Drake. Drake, maybe maybe Kendrick. I don't know. Kendrick's not giving that he's your savior. Um
Oh
I
man.
don't know. Who was it? Who was it? You got you let me know. I'm actually
All right, boom. So Drake, number one. Apparently, I'm in the top
Oh, well, of course. There we go.
0.5%.
Okay.
I'm in the top 0.5% of all Drake listeners. So Drake. My number two was West Side Boogie. I think that was only because of that song. My number three was Pusha T. I was like, man, I do listen to Pusha T quite a lot. Number four was Coltrane, and number five was Tyler the Creator. So I listened to quite a lot of.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think I probably got Mike in my top 10 too, for sure, because I listened to a lot of Mike this year, and Beyonce probably in my top 10 too. I can't even lie. Yeah, and of course Jack Harlow probably my top 10 too. But yeah,
Jack Harlow.
That's my Spotify rap.
Jack Harlow's been a little quiet. What's going on, girl?
He's trying to get in the studio. He's trying to get in the lab, bro. Y'all niggas killed that last album. He trying to come in this bitch swinging like Roddy Ricch did. Feed the Streets 3 out now.
It wasn't a bad album. It's just not what I was expecting it to be.
For an artist that was kind of like for artists that's kind of like positioned the way he was, you'd expect something better. But whatever.
Yeah.
But what's next, bro?
All right. Well, keeping on the trend of music, in case you missed it, SZA has announced her long-awaited sophomore album is coming. I don't think she released a specific date, but that album cover is out there. She's on the ledge of something, and then there's water, and it looks like she might jump in there. But the album is coming out. She released a single already. What's the name of that song? I can't think it.
T-shirt, something like that.
T-shirt or something. Yeah. So that is the lead single. I'm really excited because it's been years since she's dropped an album. And who is their manager?
She's the fuck is his name? So she's signed to Top Dog Entertainment, and Top Dog, if y'all don't know, is like a big hip hop label. Kendrick was on it. He actually just got off it with that new project, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Ab-Soul, if y'all know who that is. Schoolboy Q, if y'all know who that is. SZA, she's on there. J-Rock. Obviously, it's like more of a hip hop heavy, and SZA's really the only R&B act. Isaiah Rashad is on there too. But their managers is Top, which is Top Dog. He's like the CEO, or like the founder CEO, and then Punch, who is like their general manager. So Punch is the one that's been kind of pushing SZA shit back for the longest. Label issues, because SZA's been vocal about it. She's been trying to drop an album for the longest, because Control came out 2017.
I think he's been wow, oh my god, that was so long ago. But I think he's been doing it on purpose, because I watched this video on TikTok. That's where all the kids are getting the news nowadays. But apparently, like, she kept going number one each year since the album had been released. So her manager was like, well, why do you need to put new music out if you keep making money from this old project? So he was just, trying to bank more or get more money, or as much money as he could from her continuing to go number one. But the fans want more music, so
that's also
give us the fucking music.
Yeah, but we're getting it, man. That album cover looks good. I like it. I think it's gonna be a pretty good album. SZA is one of my favorite newer R&B acts. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, and then finally, in case you missed it, if you're a World Cup FIFA fan, I am not, but I have to know these things for the podcast. The United States has been bounced from the World Cup. We got eliminated. Which team was it that knocked us out?
The fucking Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Yeah, but we're actually not that good. I mean, honestly, the USA, like, soccer or football is a worldwide sport. It's not as big here as it is everywhere else, because obviously we call football the egg ball shit football. We call that football. So yeah, I've never been the biggest soccer fan. I used to play when I was younger a little bit, but I never was like watching it. I never was a big World Cup guy either. And the World Cup happens once every 4 years too. So I wasn't watching it in 2018. So but yeah, the Team USA, they was looking kind of average, and then they looked decent because they like tied with England, and then we got I think a point on Portugal, and then we lost to the Netherlands. I'm like, bro, we're not really scoring at all. Like, we're not that good. Like, we were gonna get bounced. These international niggas, like, they scoff and laugh at us when we try to like play the shit that they play. And it's just funny, bro. And it's funny because somebody tweeted, I was like, how about them nether niggas come and see us in basketball? I was like, oh shit. I was like, hey, nigga, come see us. Come see us in basketball, nigga. Come see us in some hoops. How about that? Actually, them international niggas look kind of nice now.
They are, but like it's like when players from our team get bounced from the league, they go to the international. So I mean, they could be sweet, but they not as sweet as us. Let's be real. Let's be honest about that one.
We still the USA, nigga.
Come on. Let's talk about it.
Oh
But
man.
I think that's it. That is all of everything. This is the mid-season finale. Wow. 10 episodes, and you're about to get 10 more.
10 down, 10 to go, baby.
Oh my. Whoa. Literally, whoa.
No, bro. I didn't honestly, bro. I was like, when we first was like 20 episodes, I was definitely like, all right, but it's definitely getting manageable. Now we're like at the halfway point, the way we're filming it. So yeah, the next time y'all will see us will be in the new year. It'll be a different setting. Obviously, the background will be a lot different. Jay will actually be in Detroit. So yeah, we'll be filming the second half in, you know, both of our hometowns. So yeah, if you guys peep thematically, we had like kind of the LA thing, and now we got the Detroit thing coming. So yeah, we won't see you guys. We don't have a specific date on when the second half resumes, episode 11. But it will be early next year for sure.
Early next year.
It'll be early next year, and you know, from this point on in 2022, we won't be able to see you guys. So we're signing off for this year. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Hope you guys have a very special holiday season. Because I know we will. Jay's already getting started with that fucking sweater. So yeah.
It's for charity, guys. It's for charity.
Yeah, there you go. I love it.
But yes, that's episode 10 of season 3. If you want to check us out outside of the pod, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @the_experience_pod. If you want to find me personally, J_Gooden98, and on TikTok, J Gooden. And then where can they find you?
You can find me everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, and that's @NedSaturn. That's @NEDSATURN. Yep.
Yo. That's it. That'd be a wrap. Happy New Year, y'all.
Wrap it up. Yeah. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.